Hello, I'm Avril Payne here, and I'm going to show you how to do bandanas out of material. As you can see on YouTube, you probably might think, oh yeah, that's pretty easy. You can do whatever you want with this sort of material that you want to use. But I'm using Pirates theme for myself, because obviously that's what I want to use. And you can use whatever you want. You can use like patterns like teddies or whatever you want. And so I'm going to show you what material I'm using and what I'm going to do with the material myself, how to make the bandanas out of hand, because usually you don't get that very rarely, so I thought I'll show you how to do it. But there's other ways that you can do it yourself. You can just take measure of what's quite flexible around your head and measure how big your head is and do the measurements that way, then you can get the perfect size around your head. So I'm just going to do it differently because obviously I like to be different and weird. So obviously I'm going to show you what material I have used and what ones I am going to use for that. So this is what I have made personally myself. So this is one of the ones I have made personally out of a different material. As you can tell, it's quite thick, quite flexible for children, for their heads. So that's what I'm using for that one. And this one, I got a big sheet of like maps, flags, hooks, you name it, it's on there. So you can just literally just draw a square if you want. It doesn't have to be perfect, everything doesn't start perfect. But obviously I'm not very good at this, but it's my first time, so I thought I'd show you guys how easy it can be to use material quite flexible. So as you can see, this one's quite thin and quite easy to use. So yeah, as you probably can hear, a little bit of noises in the background. That's my washing machine, and my little boy's upstairs playing in the hallway, and he's been a bit of a cheeky little boy. And yeah, so I thought I'll show you how to do that. So I usually use this to go on top to measure what I want. Usually you can just pin these down if you've got pins, or if you just want to draw it out. It doesn't have to be perfect, like I said, this is quite wonky, this sort of what I've used to go onto the pattern itself. You can turn it around and draw on the other side so you can't see the drawing, and nobody will see that anyway. So yeah, so basically I'm going to pin this on, cut that out, and do that all the way through that I'm going to do. So there, that's really pretty easy, as you can tell. So yeah, if you quite like this and you really want to have a go, you can use old clothes, you can use old tops, but material's quite expensive. But if you've got time to do it, then if you've got any children, obviously do it in bed, obviously if they're quite young. But if you've got children over the age, they can do this at home with you as well. So if they've got a smaller head, just use a tape measure, or just literally fold it in half like I'm doing here, as you can see. It's not, like I said, it doesn't have to be dead perfect, just literally, obviously that's just not straight, obviously you can see, but obviously that's what I did for my first bit, and it just started from there. So yeah, I hope you like this video, and yeah, enjoy making your own bandanas out of your own. Thank you for watching, and thank you, bye.